Maria and Taun with you from the KSL Greenhouse. We are with Sheriden Hansen at the Botanical Gardens here in Kaysville, USU's Botanical Gardens. I want to talk a minute about rosemary. Love rosemary, love the fragrance.
I know. You
just
can see
standing in the rosemary is just incredible. But Taun, talk about rosemary for a minute.
Rosemaries are one of those plants that a lot of people want to grow, and it seems like you either have success or you don't. And I wanted to ask Sheriden, what about this exposure here has allowed this rosemary to thrive to where it dies in other people's yards?
This rosemary has done extremely well, and number one, I think it's part of variety. So this is a hardy variety, and some of the varieties that are sold may not be hardy. So this one is ARP, is the variety.
ARP.
ARP. It does extremely well here, and it is very well adapted to perennialize. It also gets a decent amount of water, but not too much. So I know that that's kind of a tricky thing to say, enough, but not too much and not too little. But
they're fairly water-wise.
They are fairly water-wise. So this gets watered twice a week, and it has an overhead spray, which is not ideal for this situation. It would probably do just fine with drip irrigation. In fact, it would probably do even better with drip irrigation. But the situation that we're in over here has an overhead spray. But you know, minimizing that leaf wetness from the overhead spray, so we will water in the morning so that it can dry out during the daytime. We don't get a lot of the, you know, the fungal pathogens that set in on the leaves, and that really does help to keep it healthy.
And if you see these in the store, the narrower the leaf and the smaller the leaf, the less likely it is to be cold hardy. The bigger leaf varieties seem to overwinter much better than the narrow leaf varieties.
Yeah, and this one does great. We've had this one for a number of years, and it does beautifully. So
it needs a lot of sun.
It does. It does need a lot of sun, so good 6 to 8 hours of sun. It could withstand some afternoon shade. That would give it a little break, but it does great.
They can be hedged or they can be let go. They're just really adaptable plants.
Yeah, great plant for Utah. And you can see me pet it.
Oh,
the
it
fragrance
smells
is
so
among
good.
the
The
best out
fragrance is
there.
incredible.
It's so
Next
good.
to a patio or something would just be incredible.
Yes, absolutely.
And join us Saturday mornings from 8 to 11 for the KSL Greenhouse.